Hello, 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 all, and welcome to The Good Witch. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome home. Okay, we are going to do Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Okay, my readings aren't dated. Well, at least this one isn't. Not with a particular month or anything, because it's for you at the time of you running across it. You meant to, I believe that the divine brings you where you need to go when you need to be there. Okay? All right. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and always, always comment in love. Okay? Okay. Scorpios. Your oracle cards today are coming from the African Goddess Rising Tarot deck. I love the deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. Scorpio, I'm done stalling. You have an amazing reading. Your energy is just crazy. So let me show you this card. She is dancing in the rain. She is dancing in the rain because she is a huge, huge, huge manifester. And she comes from a South African tribe where they celebrate their wins, their losses, their every day. They celebrate every time it rains. Whether good times or bad times, they celebrate it equally. That is how they believe you manifest what you desire. So, you are focusing on your money, but you're not working real hard. And you tend to lack passion for what you do, but it's working for you until you can do what you actually want to do. And you keep manifesting these smaller successes. Manifest something bigger. Manifest what you actually want. You don't want to just be able to pay your rent this month. You're grateful that you can pay your rent this month, but you want to manifest that you never have to worry about paying your rent again. Okay? You want to manifest that you meet a girl you like or meet a guy you like. Why not manifest meeting the love of your life? You're aiming a little too small, because you have a lot more power than you think, especially in the season that's coming up for you. This season should be coming up for you in the next 42 to 60 days. You'll be moving heavily in this season. So I would spend the next 30 to 42 days figuring out exactly what it is that I want to bring in my life, truly to bring into my life. Not what I need right now, but what my heart desires. Not what everybody thinks I should want. Not what society expects me to want. But what does my heart truly desire? Other than peace, because peace will come when you know what you want. It's hard to find peace when you're ever changing, because you get what you asked for, but you didn't ask for quite enough, so you have to ask for it again. Just think a little bigger. Give yourself a little more credit. Think about all of the things that you have accomplished, the things that you have made it through that you didn't think you would, and no one else thought you would either. Whether that is bringing a child into the world when they told you you were barren, or getting a high-paying job when they told you you were not smart, or making it out of an abusive situation when they told you you might die, or surviving your parents, or being molested and still being able to love. Whatever it is that you have personally made it through, pat yourself on the back and realize you saw yourself through that. Now, we're going to start seeing something a little bit bigger, okay? Now, that is spirit guide for you, and I'm telling you, I'm feeling like I need to pull something else for you. Everybody, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment in love. And if Scorpio is not your sun sign, find where it is in your chart and apply the message to that area, to whatever house that's in, okay? If you need a birth chart or anything like that, you can consult me for a reading and I'll get you one. Okay. All right. Stop asking for strength, Scorpio, and ask for abundance. When you ask for strength, you have to prove that you're strong. You're already strong. You've been strong for a long time. Rest your heart. It's gonna be time for you to rest your heart within like the next 90 to 120 days. Your heart's gonna be at ease. It's gonna be at peace. It's gonna be at rest. You're going to have people that you've let go of, that have hurt you, that you have hurt, that all of these things have gone on with. And you're gonna it's not necessarily gonna change, but you're gonna accept it for what it is, and it's gonna hurt a lot less. Because you'll have re-examined yourself and chose to manifest a bigger dream of happiness and love. And you'll be real, real grateful for everything that you've been through once you get to that point. Okay. Forgive. Okay. Forgiveness. Forgive goes both ways. Forgive does not mean you didn't do what you did. Forgive means I see what you did. And I give you grace. Because you are human. And I am elevating to a place where anything that I see a human do, I know that that's in me too, because I am human also. And we start to think, when I say that, people think, okay, well, that can't be the case. I would never do X, Y, and Z. I would never murder. I would never molest. I would never kill. I would never lie. I would never cheat. I would never steal. But that human, though, placed in the right situations and the right circumstances, never knows what it'll do for survival. You don't know. So forgiveness is just understanding that that human did something. Because that human has learned, went through, made it through, still going through, hasn't quite learned from, hasn't healed from X, Y, and Z. All of the things that have happened in their life have created this human. Forgiveness just means I understand that. So just because I understand that, I forgive you. Doesn't mean I have to trust you or let you back in my circle or in my life. I forgive you so that you no longer have a negative energy of me. And most of all, I no longer have a negative energy of me or of you. So I forgive you for both of us. I may not even wish you well, but I don't wish you bad. I forgive you. I let it go. And truly mean it. You do that, this manifestation thing that you're in quadruples, because your energy has an ability to focus itself on the thing that you want, the life, the desire, the true heart desire that you want. You are going to be manifesting like crazy, Scorpio. That was beautiful. Okay. Sagittarius. Yay. Okay. Same thing as I said with Scorpio. If you are not a Sagittarius, find out where this lies in your chart. Apply it there. Sagittarius, you have Queen Nandi. So, the story of Queen Nandi, she was like a, this is gonna sound disrespectful, but I'm gonna say it anyway. She was like a royal baby mama. The king loved her. His family hated her. When she got pregnant, they said she ain't really pregnant. She has some kind of jungle bee buzzing in her stomach. It's not real, right? But she knew. She stood by him. She stood by him because it wasn't him. He wasn't the problem. She stood by him. And she knew, and she wrote that she knew before she got pregnant, she knew she was going to get pregnant. And while she was pregnant, she knew that the son that she would bear would be a king amongst kings. Sound familiar? She knew that she was getting ready to be impregnated with a king that would rule nations. So she followed her intuition all the way to her greatness, and she was absolutely correct. Follow your intuition, Sagittarius. You already know. The questions that you're asking, that you're needing validation for, you already know. The cycle that you were going through, not complete yet. Rock with me. There are some changes coming. When people see death, they see that skeleton or they see the Grim Reaper and they think that means transitioning, leaving this plane, heaven or hell, reincarnation, whatever it is, I'm out of there. That's not what that means sometimes, but most of the time it just means change. Death of a situation, death of a circumstance, death of a time period, death of a cycle. But like we said, your cycle isn't completely over yet because you have to make some changes, and some other changes are happening. And these changes are going to be sad. These changes are going to cause you sorrow. But remember, trust your intuition, because you already know. Doing what's right isn't always doing what feels good, and doing what's best for you is often not doing what feels really good at the time. Exercising hurts. You don't like to do it when you first start doing it, but eventually it can actually become addictive. Playing any kind of sport, you're sore, makes you sad. Having a baby is pain. Watching someone that you love get a terminal illness hurts. But not watching them do it, because they're no longer here. For those not paying attention, that means they're no longer here. That hurts worse. But they're changes. Trust your intuition. And you need to go back. If you didn't listen to the Scorpio reading, you need to catch that part about forgiveness. Because somebody hurt your feelings, you stop seeing the God in yourself. Your ego's falling a bit. You've been through a lot and you're tired. And every time you reach out and try to help someone, a specific person, for most of you, it's a family member. For you, it's for a few of you, it is a friend who either has a mental disability or a drug addiction. Keep trying to help, because factually you know what they should do if you do this. It's fact. You're right. You're right. It's fact. But you're lying to yourself because they live in a whimsical place. they're not gonna do it, they're not gonna be right. That child, that relative, that close cousin that's like a sister, that y'all grew up together, but 14 years ago she started being a different person, and you've been trying to get that old her back. And you internally know that they're gone. And it didn't have to be a sister, I'm just giving an example. You're going to, that knowing is going to take over, and you're going to start listening to yourself. And when you make that change, what happens when we make that change? We stop having so much sorrow, and then we change again. We start offering our heart to the person that desires it, and we actually do fall in love. Because you had to love yourself enough to let go of things that were hurting you first. But even if you're in a relationship, it might not be you. You might have a person, but you're not overly in love. You're not in love with that person anymore. I love them, I'm dutiful, I'm here, I got it. But you'll fall back in love, and you'll start little bit by little bit just giving them more and more of your emotions, because you've let go of something that was really dragging you down energetically. And you're able to do that because you're able to give to them, because now you're able to give to yourself. And when you do that, your whole world changes. Yeah. And some of you have a son that you're worried about, but you gave birth to a king among kings. He'll circle back. He'll circle back. Don't worry about that. Because you were thinking that was the person that, oh, this is very specific, y'all. Whoever this is tapping into my energy, it might be a couple of y'all, but just know that he'll come back. If you were thinking that was the person, your son was the person that I was saying let go of, that's not who I was talking about. Okay. All right. Your intuition will cause you to come out of your hermit mode. You're going to come out of your shell by December. Around December, you'll be ready to come out of your shell, pop out and be the person lively and happy that you used to be, because these changes are coming for you. These changes are coming for you, but I'm seeing you pop out again around your birthday time. You'll have gone through all these changes. You'll be going through all of these changes. But give yourself grace to go through changes. Let yourself grieve the losses. And let yourself celebrate the wins. You're in the third quarter. So, some of you may want to go to my store, easyconjure.com. There'll be a link in the description box below. And there is a peace candle. You're gonna want to get that ultimate peace candle. Or, make your own if you know how. Find something that gives you the ultimate peace, because you're gonna need peace while you're going through these changes, because like I said, sometimes change hurts. And if you're in the middle of creating and helping and healing, and you have so many people that are depending on you, that are going to depend on you, you're gonna need some peace. So figure out how to get yourself into a peaceful place, or get a reading or a consultation so we can help you get there. Or if you don't have time for all of that and you just want to get it done, go to easyconjure.com and get you an ultimate peace candle. And you can either request that I light it for you, because everybody can't have that in their house. And I feel like quite a few of you are very religious and have very judgmental people around you. I'll burn it for you personally, or you get it and you have it delivered and you do it yourself within the instructions around the box. So, and that helps. It helps. It gives you peace. It helps you get peace of heart for at least 120 days. And up to that point, as you can keep it or you cannot keep that peace. Because by that time, you should have learned how to maintain it. Okay? We're going to move on to, breathe deep for me. Breathe deep if you're still with me. Okay, we're going to move on to Capricorns. I think some of my Sagittarius might have took that a little worse than you should have. Just don't get scared. Okay, we're moving on to Capricorns. Y'all please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. I see the watch hours. I know y'all watching, so just make sure you like it, comment, leave love. Thank you. Okay. Capricorn. Okay. Normally when I have to take a deep breath like that before I get ready to flip over a card, it's going to be pretty heavy. So, Capricorn, your oracle card for right now. Look at her. She's a queen by day and a hag by night. Scarcity is what she represents. Not that you'll have scarcity, but that you have been ungrateful for what you have. That you need to make a gratitude list. Everything is not an emergency. You're causing yourself to be defeated because you're constantly thinking of being defeated. You are getting ready to place yourself into a hermit mode cycle where you kind of withdraw and pull away from everyone. You cause yourself to fail. You literally have success in reverse. So, Capricorn, listen to me. This is something that you've been through. You probably went through a cycle like this 6 months to about a year ago. You went through a cycle like this and you came out of it. These cards are telling me that you've been going back and forth with it and you're getting ready to attempt to move yourself within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Within the next 3 to 4 weeks into a space of scarcity. And we don't want that. We don't want that. There's a lot of confusion around you within the next month. And if it hasn't started yet, it might be the calm before the storm. So I'm prepping you for it so that you know not to let yourself slip into this mindset. The purpose of getting readings, the purpose of hearing readings is to know how to prepare for what's coming. Watch your mindset. Keep your ear and eye gates on positivity, on things that help you to remember who you are. Stop watching Lifetime. Just give it a break. Just give it a break. I like a little sad Lifetime movie just as much as the next girl every once in a while, but give it a break. And by girl, I mean feminine energy. Because a lot of my girls out there, you know, all of my girls, all of my feminine energy. Stop watching Lifetime movies. Stop watching the sad things. Stop listening to Adele on repeat. Give Amy Winehouse a break, okay? Even your Sarah Vaughan. Stop. Just stop. Whatever sad music that you're listening to, just stop. Toni Braxton will let you breathe. All of those things. Don't dig into that. Don't feed into it when it starts. Now, if we remember that, and we don't let ourselves fall into this mindset of lack, scarcity, failure, and defeat, when things happen to us or things happen around us, because nothing is happening directly to us, if we take ourselves out of that situation, don't make everybody else's situation about you. She died, you didn't. I'm sorry, but it wasn't about you. Let her death be about her. And by death, we mean change. Okay. So, if you don't fall into this mindset of scarcity. You're going to speak up, and you're going to move into a wisdom season. First, you speak up. You tell people what is yours. You use your voice. You're opening up that throat chakra, and you're expressing to people how they made you feel without correction. Because you're not trying to correct their behavior. You're just letting them know what their behavior was and how it affected you. You can't correct someone else's behavior. You can just tell them what they're doing and how it makes you feel. What you perceive they're doing. And if they care about you, they care about your perception. And this puts you into, she is one of my favorites. Look at how beautiful she is. Doesn't she look like everybody's favorite? Great concert. You move into this space of season. So you're going through these constant changes, and they're constant beautiful changes that are ever coming. You guys are getting ready to go on a journey. You want to make this a positive journey. You want to make this a growth journey. You want to make this a healing journey. You want to make this a wealth journey. You want to make this a journey. And you're going to be using your voice. You're going to be speaking up. And you are going to be in a space of sacred lust, where you want to acquire things. You want to acquire people. You want to acquire fun and situations and gallivant. You're moving into a space about like that. About 4 months from now, you'll have this newfound sense of freedom. Because you won't be sad about whatever happens. You won't feel like you need to create a new situation. You'll want something completely different and worry-free. And you're going to be very, very vocal about that, because clearly me worrying and trying to fix things doesn't work and fix things. So, I'm worry-free. And I'm happy. And that's where you would rather be. This person feels like moving into a Josephine Baker type energy. A Joan of Arc type energy. You guys are going to be having fun. All right. Capricorns, I need you to start working on your inner self. Start your meditation. Start your affirmations. Start proclaiming who you are. Start that now. Start saying positive affirmations about yourself. Start listening to more positive music. Just start building up that positivity reservoir. Because when shit hits the fan, it hits the fan. So make sure that when it hits the fan, you are mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared to move into a space of gallivantism. I think I made that word up, but you understand what it is. Move into a space of happiness, peace, prosperity, and love, and letting nonsense go. Ooh, okay. Also, Capricorn, stop going to the ocean and asking for a little bit of water and then complaining that there is not enough water. You got what you asked for, but it's an ocean there. You have this ever-flowing waterfall of blessings in front of you. But you ask for a little portion. And then you complain that there's not enough. But you got what you reached in and got. You got what you asked for. You might actually need to listen to the Scorpio reading as well. And remember to take the parts that are in your house and place them there and apply. It'll change your life. But ask for more and you'll receive more. Ask for more and you'll receive more. And that's not just in finances, that's in energy, that's in love, that's in peace. Receiving more doesn't mean you never lose anything. It just means you receive more. Ask for more, and you'll receive more. Ashe and Dasheo. Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. I love y'all. Y'all will be seeing a little bit more of me. Maybe a lot of bit more of me. We shall see. All right. Bye-bye.